what is up, Crockxen clan members, Elysian fans, and others who stump on this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen here with the Week 2 results for the Season 7 of the Elysian Draft League. Now, before we get started, I do want to announce that the fight between Demonic and Infinite was not able to happen because of Demonic. He has some personal reasons that he couldn't participate this week. Hopefully, we can see him again next week. Remember, buddy, we are here for you no matter what you need. And on top of that, due to the request of Alfonso, I will be trying to give like what happened during the preview, like my predictions during the preview. Where was I right? Was I wrong? During the raid plays, I want to see how that works out. If not, then next week we might do it after the replays or before. Still debating on that, but this is what we are kind of like testing to see how we want these. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. So in the Yoda versus Zhu match, I said that Zhu was going to win with a 3-0 victory because she had 3 Mons specifically that did really well against Yoda, being Mega Blastoise, Weavile, and Staraptor. She didn't bring Staraptor, which is a little weird, concerning. I don't know why she didn't do that, because he was that Mon was one of the best options she had. And this was a very intense match though. Like, even though she didn't bring Staraptor, she really had like a very early victory coming in, because she was like, it was up to like 6-3 because she was able to trick Linoon, who was trying to go for a belly drum setup to destroy her team. That was completely gone. So because of that, he actually was like on the back burner, but a very clutch survival from Darmanitan Flare Blitz with 1 HP left. That was crazy. He got the Wish Pass from the Florges, was able to live on that 1 HP to win him the game, which was fantastic to watch. Alright, so Zen versus Craft, I was a little bit off, okay? I was off by 1 Mon, but you can't blame me for this. I gave Craft a lot more room to work with here. I expected a 2-0 victory on Zen's part, but he got the 3-0, and the way he did it is exactly what I said, kind of. Magearna swept. Magearna came through and just came out of nowhere. And I said it. I said I didn't see much on Craft's team besides Chandelure that could do a lot of damage to Magearna. And I feel like he obviously didn't misplay Chandelure. I don't think he did, but he obviously lost it way early in the early game. So it was kind of like a toss-up of like, oh well, I guess I'm out of a Chandelure. Plus the fact that he let it get Thunder Wave. So now you have a paralyzed Chandelure, which means Magearna has an even better chance to sweep here. So I was off by 1 Mon. But the problem is, Landers never even saw the light of day, so it's not even my fault, okay? You cannot blame me for this. Cupchew versus Sabacarp. I was right. I like the Trick Room, Sabacarp. I love it. I actually love the fact you brought it. I hope you bring it more. There's still a couple things you need to get better at with it, but you still did a really good job. I like it. Obviously, I said Cupchew was gonna win. I said I was hoping for not a sweep, and you were able to like pick it up there. You actually killed the Mega Venusaur, which I was thoroughly impressed with because that's a very, very tough thing to do. But you were able to set up the Mimikyu and you were able to do it, which was great. I feel like you still need to get more comfortable with your team. I think that you also like Mimikyu really functions well with Shadow Sneak as well. I don't know if you had that, but I feel like that's something you should probably try to incorporate into your repertoire. And your Mega Mawile, while you didn't do as well because you obviously were put to sleep, I think that in the future you can do a lot of work with it, and I hope to see it be used more often. So, Zach versus Alfonso, it did not go as I expected. I thought Zach was going to get a 3-0 victory if he got the setup with Gyarados, but Alfonso really brought it back to a 1-0 loss, which is very, very good for him. He told me, or he told the chat that he had, he was a mix Honchkrow, so he had Heat Wave on it for Celesteela, but he also, like, he's starting to bring it back with Circuitry. He didn't get the Z Hypnosis off because, you know, Zach had him on with Substitute, but he still got the setup, and he started to really do some damage in there, which is kind of what helped him out. And he also got to like +6, I believe. He just lost because other Mons are obviously faster. Or no, he had a Focus Sash, which this was kind of what allowed Zach to take this victory. Alright, so Will versus Nick here. He didn't get the 6-0 this time. I will say that. But Como gets Water Pulse now? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. This is crazy. I just don't I don't get it. I don't get what this Mon is capable of. So I really need to start like super duper like going in there. I like the choice specs on I'm assuming you were choice specs. It looked like you were choice specs. So I'm gonna go as far as saying that your Como was choice specs this time because you were doing a lot of damage. Again, I see a lot of slow Mons on your team. Nick, and still no way of helping you out in terms of outspeeding your opponent. I don't know, man. I don't know what you're planning on doing here. Like I said, your team looks more not necessarily bulky, but more slow, hard hitters, and I feel like you're not taking advantage of that. Like I said in the previous preview, I think you should be running Trick Move more often. I like the fact you did finally bring a different move to your Necrozma set. I feel like you do a lot more if you had like some way to compensate for the fact that your team is so slow. But yeah, I got it right. Will won. So he got the 2-0. I said it was 3-0, but you know, he was able to still plus it out. So for Saigai versus EAG, I had predicted EAG to take this with a 3-0 victory because he had Mamoswine and then a combination of like either Crest, Sylveon, or Mantine, as well as either Salazzle or Alolan Muck. But he came out and said, nah, I'm going to have both Crest and Sylveon, and not bringing either Salazzle or Alolan Muck, which, in looking at how the battle went, I think it would have been a very good options versus this freaking Moltres. But no, you know, it's whatever. I did think EAG had this. He brought Aggron, which was a kind of like odd choice because of the options that Saigai has. I did not like the team comp this time for EAG. I feel like he definitely had this match if he had brought the right Mons. Saigai, by the way, I hate your nickname on the Moltres. Fuck you. I hate that. Damn it. It's nice to see another Smash 4 player, or at least another Smash 4 fan. I'm mad that you picked such a name for this. I didn't even know if that's what you were going for, but that's what you did. But yeah, Saigai took this with a nice fashion. So this matchup obviously didn't happen because of Demonic. He had some personal things to attend to, so he wasn't able to participate this week. So Infinite gets the 3-0 forfeit win on this one. Jack versus Super Shy Guy. This one hurt my soul. It really did. I was going for Jack. I felt like Jack had the potential to win this 1-0. There were some very unfortunate hacks in this battle that were not the prettiest things. There was 2 freezes were very, very crucial on Super Shy Guy's part. to his success. I feel like Jack lost, or I should say, I feel like Super Shy Guy won because he froze Snorlax and Jirachi, two mons that did a lot of work against Mew specifically. Because from what I saw, he a +2 Aura Sphere from Mew barely did half to a Snorlax, and that's just not okay. And I feel like Snorlax was able to like literally destroy it in the 1v1, and it didn't happen. It didn't go through. It was very unfortunate. I don't know how different the match could have gone had those two freezes not happened. But it's just a matter of fact. Hacks. This is Pokemon. Pokemon's a bullshit game. We just gotta struggle with it whenever we have to deal with it. Alright, so Nox versus Matrix. I want to say, I completely forgot you had Rotom Fan for week 2. Okay, you had the defog support, and you saw what happened. It helped you out. You removed the hazards from the equation. I mean, of course, you did kind of have to deal with a one layer of Toxic Spikes, but that was literally at the end game when only one Mon got poisoned, which means you did your job correctly. And I want to say, that Trapinch set, oh my god. That was like the perfect lead. You literally took out his Sand Setter in freaking turn 1. Who does that? I didn't even know Trapinch was this strong, okay? I was completely shook when I saw that shit. And that's it for week 2 results. How did your team do? Did your favorite win? Did your favorite lose? How do you feel? Do you think they're going to do better next week? And what do you feel about the rankings? Let me know down in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in future videos.